So this is our hip cars. What we want is a weight or a kettlebell or a chair or something you can grab onto out in front of you so that you can sort of anchor yourself down to the ground. So holding onto the kettlebell here, we're then going to do cars through the hips. So it stands for controlled articulate rotations. So it's just getting the whole joint moving and getting it functioning in every range that it possibly can. So for a start, we lift the knee up towards our elbow. Alright, we pull the knee out to the side, making sure that we keep our hips relatively still. So it's only, or the pelvis relatively still, so it's only the hip that's actually moving in the socket. As we come up and we hit that limit, we then start to internally rotate or bring the foot back around behind the leg, all the way until your calf is running parallel with the ground. From there, we slowly let it come back down to the ground, and then back in line with the other knee, and we kick back and we go back the opposite way. So we kick backwards, we then pull the leg up away from the body, and then we externally rotate the hips. So we slowly bring that foot back around, so we can then bring the knee back up to the elbow, back down, and then back in line with the leg. So that's one basic repetition of it. If we work through a couple of those, alright, it should sort of look like this. So we want to be really strict with the movement through our hips, so it's only our hip that's actually moving. We want to try and make sure the pelvis doesn't dip up or back to front as well. Alright, give that a go, work through the allocated repetitions.